Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where today we're going to be talking about Ewan McGregor and his Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney Plus series. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee. Welcome back to all of the returning subscribers, but if you're new to the channel and you're just finding me for the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button on this video and any other video that you check out. Be sure to hit that notification bell not once, but twice so that you're always notified the second a new video goes live. Alright, for all of you daily coffee drinkers, the Star Wars Coffee merchandise has officially dropped. There will be a link in the description. But with that being said, let's get into Ewan McGregor talking about his Disney Plus series. Alright, we're going to read a report to us that comes from Star Wars Newsnet, and I'll do my usual commentary on it. Ewan McGregor talks about the Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney Plus series, confirms it will be 6 episodes. This is by John Hoey, who is the co-leader and senior writer for Star Wars Newsnet, and for all of those of you who don't listen to the Resistance broadcast, from the Resistance broadcast. Alright, he says as follows. Ewan McGregor is finally able to talk about his return as Obi-Wan Kenobi, as much as Star Wars talent can talk about anything, and it feels refreshingly good. So I can't imagine how he must feel. In an interview with Men's Journal, which took place literally minutes before the announcement was made on stage at D23, the Scottish actor confirmed some details we had reported on the series. Let's take a look at what the Jedi Master had to say about his return to a galaxy far, far away. As you can imagine, Ewan acknowledges how taking it was a complete secret and very hard to keep, which sheds light on just how long this project has been in development. Initially a movie and now retooled into a limited series. Ewan says, "It's a massive relief, because for 4 years I've been having to lie to people about it." It was recently confirmed on the Star Wars show that the Kenobi series will take place 8 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith, so roughly 11 years before A New Hope. His interview with Men's Journal took place before that confirmation, so Ewan doesn't specify that in the interview, though now knowing that it will take place helps us put his answers into perspective. He says, "The storyline sits between 3 and episode 4, he says, dropping us a breadcrumb. The last time we saw him in the role, the Jedi Order was falling apart. It will be interesting to take a character we know in a way and show him, well, his arc will be quite interesting, I think, dealing with the fact that all of the Jedi were slaughtered with the end of episode 3. It's quite something to get over." Ewan will be 49 when he films the Kenobi series next summer, which is 13 years younger than Alec Guinness was when he filmed Star Wars in 1976. That is pretty close age difference needed, being that this series will take place 11 years before A New Hope. Though all due respect to Sir Alec Guinness, Ewan looks a little more than 11 years younger than his Kenobi, so they may have to age him up a bit more physically. Physical appearance aside, Ewan acknowledges how people mature and wanting to bring his Kenobi from the prequels to a closer Guinness. As to the two iterations, timelines inch closer to one another. I want to get closer and closer to how Obi-Wan felt while Alec Guinness was playing him. I feel like I'm grayer and nearer him in age, so it'll be easier to do that. Ewan also confirmed that the series will indeed be 6 episodes, 1 hour each, verifying that detail from when we broke the news that Kenobi series was being made for Disney Plus this past February. Ewan will likely show up in more interviews coming up to talk about Kenobi as the series inches forward. The initial report about the series being 6 episodes was something that was reported in February. We were told that the Kenobi film was actually supposed to start production shortly after Solo premiered, and then everything changed. This certainly puts much more clarity on that famous Bob Iger rethinking our approach statement from the year past. This may explain why Ewan was at the Solo premiere, as they may have expected an announcement for the Kenobi film to come soon thereafter. His stock replies to an interview question aside, Ewan has been on board with returning to Kenobi since day one. Alright, so that is what we know about Ewan and what he's told us about the Kenobi series thus far, and my personal take is I want it to be more than 6 episodes. I would be fine if it was a 6 episode first season with the hour-long episodes each, as long as they continued to make more. Hopefully, if it's really successful, they will continue to make more, because I think everybody would be happy if Ewan did 11 seasons of this, just to get up to the point where we see Obi-Wan first in the A New Hope movie. So I think that would be really good. Hopefully it gets all of the praise that it deserves, because Ewan is such a beloved actor among the Star Wars community, and he's just one of the really well credited actors in Hollywood. as far as his movies being successful. And so I think that Disney would be ridiculous not to invest more into the Kenobi series than just 6 episodes. Not only would it allow new content to be seen through an old light in some aspect with Ewan being at the helm of Kenobi, but it would also still enable older Disney fans to get into all of this content, and for the newer fans who are getting into the movies now to have a reason to go watch the prequels and to watch the original trilogy, to kind of just continue the whole Star Wars baton passing from one generation to the next. But let me know what you guys think about this with a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching, God bless, and may the Force be with you.